All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Then came Bronson. I am Bronson, and we're back to grinding on Path of Exile 2 with the Plant Druid. Just doing some maps today and just trying to keep getting better gear and whatnot. Had a fun time earlier doing Bro Day with VOP Gaming. Appreciate him and his community giving me all the support. And so, but for now, let's just get into it here and just start grinding out some stuff. See what we can do. Been making some solid progress. I did some stuff offline. And whatnot, and I've really increased my damage. If I come over here and when I swap from game to game, man, the buttons sometimes get me worked up. But last time I think I was on, these two skills were doing around 7,000 DPS. So right now I'm up there in the DPS range now. I've really, and then I've also was able to get an extra gem slot in each one of these skills. So that way we can continue progressing and getting more damage and whatnot. And then I'm also one level away from being able to equip this staff right here that a viewer gave me because I needed some stuff, and he helped me out. It was a KC Few, I think his name was. It's been a while since I've seen him around, but I shout out to him for helping me out there. But like I said, one level away from being able to use this, and I think that's gonna really bump my damage up as well. So I also got this thing. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that has to be identified in an abyss depth. So I'm just keeping it in my inventory till I find one. And right now we're just grinding, trying to get a tier 8 or tier 9 keystone, so that way I can complete the next quest. To do that, oh, look at this! I got some stuff. Let me see. Let's see what I sold here real quick. Earnings. I sold one thing. That was cheap. What? How do you look at the No, we don't want to do that. Huh. Oh, there we go. I sold whatever that was. Some random jacket. Okay, sounds good. Always good to come back and have, even if it's just one, you know, it's better than nothing. Better, more than I had before. So, no problem there. But anyway, I need to get to complete the quest, the next quest, to get more points in my Atlas. I have to complete this thing with a tier 9 or higher. So I'm just waiting to get that. Another thing I'm trying to do too is I'm trying to complete this thing, Pinnacle of Flame, and in order to do that, I have to find the stone, copper, and iron citadels. So right now I'm over here going into just a direction to see if anything pops up while I'm fishing for a tier 9 key. So as soon as I get tier 9 key, we'll come back over here and we'll complete this and then move on from there. But right now, and one thing I also started doing too is I have started getting into the Val temples, mainly because I don't like the mechanic, but it's experience wise is extremely rewarding, and that's how I gained so many levels over the last little bit. If I don't do those, then my level per hour or whatever experience per hour suffers greatly. So anyway, so let's just continue on here. We're gonna do this one next. I really like the Abyss, so I've been using the Abyss tablets. I really like those a lot, so they're fun, I think, in my opinion. Like I said, my damage has really improved a lot, so I'm at the point now where I can pretty much like just drop this and walk away. And then if I see anything that's got a little extra on it, I might drop 2. Or if it's a rare mob, I'll drop a thrashing and get that. I don't need those. That guy hurt a little bit. I haven't done this map before, this template. See, like those guys there, yeah, just hit a Thrasher, and yeah, that's it. Completely decimate them. So, I've been fishing for a tier 9 key. We might go ahead and see what I got when Casey helped me out, and I was running stuff with him. He was, power leveling me a little bit. We had what was it? There was keys that his level that were dropping, and so maybe I might be strong enough to take on one of those. I think I have like a tier 13 key, so maybe I should just try that, see if I can handle it. And if I can handle it, then great, So it's like right now this is only 72, these monsters here, and I'm level 83, so yeah. I will say this, I do not like this map. Like, it's really confusing on where you can go. Don't like enemies that blow up. But as you can see, I'm just walking around. I'm hitting my entangle and just moving. I might hit it twice on some enemies, but most things I'm just hitting it once, and I'm just walking forward, and just everything's dying behind me. And it's pretty effective. I like it a lot. And then when it's something extra, I just throw in a Thrasher, like that dude there. Hit a Thrasher and gone. So like I said, maybe we'll go ahead and we'll check out a higher tier if they have, and skip it all together. I do have to be careful with some of those enemies though, like although those guys die pretty quickly, to be fair, but there are some times that these enemies, I don't have the good enough defenses yet. But I'm working on that. I'm focusing on extra stuff in the passive to give me more energy shield and life. So, because the damage is obviously here. So, and I've been using a guide pretty much the entire time, which is something I normally do whenever I play these kinds of games. I like to just sit here and admittedly, I've admitted it before. I like to just sit here and just follow a guide and kill stuff. That's what I like to do with these games. I don't really like necessarily figuring stuff out on my own, but with this particular thing, there's this in the passive guide. There's a gem that I need to use that will make everything it's really hard to explain, but it's a gem that makes it to where, like, anything, wherever gem slot you put this gem in, it's supposed to make it to where, without actively going in order on a line on the passives, you can just select any passive within the range of that gem. But there's some wonky stuff with it, like it's not every passive. It depends on the number that the gem rolled, so I'm not really sure exactly like how it works or what I need. It's extremely confusing. So instead of, and I found when I go on the trade site, those gems cost, the minimum is 3 divine, and then the maximum, that was weird how that kind of looked like you can go there, but you can't go there. Anyway, the maximum is 3 divine, but or the minimum is 3 divine, but I saw some up there that was like, I think it was like 775 divine. I'm like, well, I'm definitely not getting those. So at least anytime soon. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be playing this game long enough to get to that level. I'm not committed like that, you know. I'm not sure how long we'll deal with this. Right now, I feel like I'm being pretty successful, so we'll keep at it. So, ooh, you know, I'm doing pretty good though. That thing I thought would kill me, but didn't even completely deplete my thing. So. Rib. All right. So, but anyway, like I said, that gem's a little confusing. So because of that, I've been having to just kind of look around the passive tree and decide, okay, this looks good to me, I'll take this. Okay, this looks good to me, I'll take that. So. Ooh. Okay, he was immune for a second. That was weird. He just wasn't taking anything there for a second. No, I don't think I really need any more rubies or anything like that at the moment. We're good.
Go on. This is all we have.
Did not pick that up. It's trash.
I will make use of this. Indeed.
Right. Do a quick price check here on how much that thing is going for. Why is it not showing up? Okay. So, like that. Like that. Okay, that's probably why it was doing that. Okay. Right, and this is going for nothing, so I'll just sell that. Okay. Right. Here.
Speak. Gold is useless. Time is of the essence.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Like I was saying earlier, let's see here, this Beyond 8. Looks like a 13 is the easiest I have available. So let's try this out first. I think this guy actually sells 13s. Yeah, he sells 13s. So okay, we'll try this out. If we fail, we fail. I'm at the beginning of this level, so if I die a lot, it isn't gonna matter too much. So wow, this thing goes on forever. Wow. All right, well, let's back out of that so I don't have to find it again. I guess we'll just keep heading this direction, I guess. We'll do a tier 13. See how this goes. Okay, those guys die pretty easily. The magic enemies die pretty easy. Alright. Okay, there's a rare monster. And yeah, I think we're gonna handle 13s just fine. They're level 77 monsters, so it's almost like doing the temples, so that's good. There. Gotta be careful, those guys hurt a lot. Yeah, like that. And something was slowing me too, so that didn't work out very well. So a little more challenging to be sure, but like I just need more defense because like offensively wise I can handle these guys just fine. Look, another, oh crap, another. Get out of that. Yeah, see, no problem. As long as I don't get hit. But they come out and ambush you like 3 at a time, so it makes it quite difficult there. Oh, 4 at a time. Apparently, there's another one. And he hit me with something that stunned me. Alright. But yeah, if we can handle the tier 13s and stuff, we'll keep pushing, you know, and maybe we'll, you know, the harder we push, the further we push, the better the loots, which is what it's all about. So I don't need 17s, got plenty of 17s. Staff, that might be something. We'll check it out. Hey. Uh-oh. Get out of there, okay. Right on. Did I kill everything up here? I sure didn't, but he's pretty, oh. Get out of there. Ooh. There we go. I'm starting to get all kinds of goodies doing a 13, and I'm only doing a like 3 mods, I think. What we're running with, 2 or 3 mods. So dead end. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure all that's good. So. Got plenty of support gems too. Although, I'll pick that up. We used a couple of them yesterday when we were putting our, oh, there's a couple different, I don't know what those are called, the balls of light. They're called something. They're introduced in Path of Exile 1. They kind of brought them over here. I just can't remember what they're called. They're like fairy fire type things. follow them around, I guess. Yeah, it put both of them on that thing. Hunted by no. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Check that out. Right. Say we use a couple of those, so I'll pick a couple of those up. Yeah, it was really funny. I was playing last night. I didn't stream last night. I had a bad day. I just felt like I'd be too much of a bummer for you guys, so I decided not to stream last night. But I was streaming, or was playing this last night, trying to figure some stuff out, and I realized that I still didn't have the support gems, and man, the support gems, adding the extra slot really helped out my DPS a lot. So I didn't get to try it too much because I didn't figure it out till the end of the evening, but yeah, it's definitely made a significant difference. Okay, that's a dead end. Another loot box. Hey, look at that. Always good to see. Alright, so that's the boss layer. We still have a bunch of stuff to complete though. Those damn homing fireballs suck. Right. Hey, we got the depths. That's what we were looking for. We want the depths there because of the that unique I have that has to be identified. I did a depths when I was early on. I think oh, what level was I? It was early on, like 20s, when I activated a depth thing in a zone, and I went down there and did all this stuff, and then you come across this lots of good stuff there. You come across this I don't know, like monolith looking thing, and then it says to, you know, put in an item for scrying or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the words were, but I was like, oh, this is like the veiled stuff in PoE 1, so that's what that's what I need. Hoping I'll find that. I haven't found one in the last like 3 pits that I've done, but hopefully I'll get one in this one, so that way I can get that item identified. Yeah, see bosses. You know, I was really pessimistic about this game and how far I would be able to figure things out and get there, but I'm getting there pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. All right, let's see here. Nope.
I will make use of this.
Man, I would take that if it had some life on it. I definitely, that's my one thing right now is I need a belt for sure.
Indeed.
So we got the map completed, but we have a bunch of stuff. They need to make a tablet page, much like they did the fragment page in PoE 1. Let's see here. Do I have? I guess we're on 13s now because I handled that pretty easily, so only had one little slip up. All right, now that we're emptied out, we'll come back in here and we'll go do the Abyss first, and then we'll go do the Val Ruins. This is the only thing that sucks about when you're trying to do mapping with these mechanics is it slows down the mapping like tremendously. So if you're like having to go with the mapping and you get this stuff, you don't want to necessarily pass them up because you're passing up on unique gear and whatnot, but at the same time you kind of want to focus on what you're doing. So I will say for sure, though, this is pretty cool being able to just keep walking forward, set down a vine, and entangled. Oh, 18, there we go. I still have a couple skills that need to get leveled to 18. And then next level, I can start using the 19. I have a couple 19 saved. So I might actually increase my damage even more when I level up again, on top of the new staff I'm gonna get it. So 84 is gonna be a big level for me. All right. Those unique sapphire charms are pretty common. I think that's like the third one of those I've gotten. I don't know if that's good or not, but it has a pretty color to it. I'll have to figure out what those do. Don't need no more 17 still. Still haven't found the thing I need. And I think with that area that we were just in, I think that's the final major area for down here, but I'll make sure I completely clear the map just to make sure. So I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I can get this thing identified. I was looking at identified versions of this gem are worth like 3 or 4 divines, so I would like to get that taken care of for sure. Oh, what's going on over here? No, I missed that. Oops. Not that 500 gold really matters at this point, but you know, it's good to be thorough. Well, I think that's pretty much it. That's a shame. Would have liked to to get that identified. Oh well. I'll head over to the ruins here and get these done.
Yes.
Identify and see what we got for sale here. All right.
Good luck.
Desecrates a rare amulet ring. What does desecrate do? Desecrating an item adds an unrevealed desecrated modifier. If the modifiers are full, then the random modifier will also be removed. These modifiers can be revealed at the Well of Souls. That's what I need to find. That's what it is the Well of Souls. So, to identify this thing here. So, yeah. We'll have to wait and see how that, if I find one. Wow. That was a bunch of stuff that just got knocked out of there. How many of these do I got? Only the one. Kind of want to put it there, but I kind of also want to put it there. We're going to go there, just in case. Okay, we're going to put this one here, because that'll open up both of those rooms, which is going to be good. We will put this here, and then hopefully... Nope, it didn't. Oh well. What about this? What does this do? Rerolls. Don't necessarily want to do that. Use that one. Use that one. Oh, okay, the one went away. There was one room that I didn't like. I kept dying every time I went in there, so... And this thing's supposed to... Alright, so we'll put that there. And I guess we'll put that there. And we'll put that there. Okay. All right. I guess it's the temple that we're running.
Never the same twice, this place.
All right. This is also my first time being in a temple with my damage this good, so this is nice. Things are definitely dying pretty quickly. That's a proximity dude. I gotta get close to him. Kind of learning some of those things, like when I've noticed that some of those enemies, if I'm, you know, just smacking the crap out of them, but they're not taking any damage, I gotta get closer to them. Some enemies definitely make it harder than others, for sure, to do that. Ooh, crap, that the guy smacked the shit out of me. My damage is definitely doing really well, though. For sure. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, so now we gotta go. Oh, like a dumbass, so run across the fire and take damage. We all like to see that. You know, it's got some slots on it. We'll take it. Maybe it'll be worth something. I know there's a site. I'll have to do some research on it. I haven't really paid too much attention to it because I didn't know how much selling I'd actually do. But I know there's a site that it will do like an overlay on the game that will like quickly tell me what things are worth on the trade market. So that might help with my currency to be able to buy better gear. I did buy some new stuff though too yesterday. I did get some upgrades all the way around. I got a new necklace. I need new rings. Those have been kind of hard to get. Let's go this way first. And the crafting items work a lot differently in this one than the first one, so trying to figure that out. The first game, they just added so many things that allow you to deterministically craft your stuff, and maybe they have here too. I just haven't figured out what does what yet. So all right. Those guys there suck. They always suck. Nothing I can do about it. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Holy crap. He's almost dead. Oh. Whew. I'm in my butthole pucker a little bit.
Another medallion.
Alright. Man, doing pretty good. I'm almost level 84. Like I said, it's a major level for me. I'll be able to upgrade all my skill gems and all kinds of stuff. Get that weapon that I've had saved since like level 72. Right. And there it is right there. Nice. We'll worry about that once we get out of this area though. I don't think I have 3 sockets. I think everything I have has at least 3 sockets. Yeah, everything I have already has 3 sockets. So that's not going to do me any good there.
The valve.
Modifies an item unpredictably and corrupts it. Well, this weapon right here. Oh, man, you know, I really want to. But I don't know if that other staff is actually going to raise my DPS yet. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. I could just see myself corrupting it and then it being a complete total disaster. But you know what? We only live once. Screw it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see what happens here.
Blasted corruption.
What happened? It looks like I should have. I'll be able to go back on the when I go back and watch it and see what the differences was, but didn't look like it did anything, to be absolutely honest. So, oh well. Then I don't lose anything. So there you go. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, it may have increased stuff a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. You know, the best thing to look at would be this. I didn't increase my damage any, so damage is pretty much the same. So I'm pretty sure that I didn't do much. Just made it to where I can't modify it anymore. Which actually, now that I think about it, I shouldn't have done that because, well, like I said, we're gonna more than likely replace it here as soon as we get out of here. So it's all irrelevant. But I should have made sure it was top quality before I did all that. So. Right, and where are we at? We're right there.
Another medallion.
Interesting. Destroys an equipment item, returning. Oh, which I guess I could do this, but that's the same thing as the workbench. Huh? Why I want to do that? Do I have to identify it first? Oh, I see. I see. It'll restore. Now that I'm reading that right, it'll give me back the stuff that's socketed into it when it destroys it. Got it. All right. To access the chamber, must be connected to the rest of the temple. So I put this here for nothing then. That's great. I didn't realize that's what it did, or I would have put it closer to there. That is unfortunate. What a waste of a token. Hopefully eventually I'll get it connected though, but no guarantees at this point. So I'll go down and around. Just dex gear. Let's do that ring. Oops. Alright, what's this one do again? Don't have any rare gear. Well, might as well just do that. We'll see if... Might as well add it to that and see if it's going to be worth anything, you know? Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, we'll go straight across. Actually, that is a tier 3 forge. We're going to do that one last because I will probably die at least once in there. Alright, so we will go... Go up here first. Right. I'm in trouble. I can't see anything. Right. Alright. Alright, so I got all that done. Alright, so now we'll come down here. and go around this room there because we want to avoid that for the moment. I don't know why I picked that up. You don't want that. Oh, I see why it dropped though. It's because it has sockets on it. All right, 2 more rooms to go. Damage is definitely a lot better. I'm moving through this temple faster than I move through any other temple.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
All right. So now we'll go to the last room. Alright. Now this is a tier 3. Alright. Before we aggro that dude, let's get our shield up all the way. Get out of there. Alright, good job. And stun and toast. Not too bad. Not too shabby. And let's see here, that improves quality. We can't do that with that anymore because, yeah. Ooh, let's do that. Still didn't corrupt it. I've done that once already with this item, so that's cool. All right, and yeah, this is done. Ooh, that's a. Those might be worth something. We'll check those out.
Speak.
Hey,
All right, let's see here. Yeah, I don't think so. Burning damage, spell damage. Alright.
until next time.
Okay, let's head back to the hideout. I have an extra point to use. Let's see where we can put this for now. Yeah, I don't want... Yeah, I don't want that necessarily. Oh, where are we gonna go then? Where are we gonna go then? I think for now, until I figure out the gem situation for this area over here, I think I will. I would like more defense. I'd like more. You know what? I'll figure this out later. I don't want to spend too much time here, so. Let's all this stuff away. It's a bossing map thing. So that's new. It's a new category of tablet. Alright, and I think I want to try one of these out. Because I got several of them, and we need to complete one of these. It can be either one of these. I'd rather not do the Jin. That I'm not a big fan of the Sekhmet trials. So, but and honestly, I'm not really a big fan of Ultimatum either. But I might have a better time of it. Than the other one, so we'll check. I think we'll check that out. Oops, wrong button. Pick it up. Then we're going to use that next. Okay, now the other big thing we're going to do now too is we're going to see how this works. Okay, first off, let's check out the DPS. Okay, so 10,518. Okay, that's a significant upgrade for sure as far as that goes. What about life and damage, or life and shield and such? We lose a little bit of fire resistance. We've been having fire resistance with this since the beginning. All right, so 2,800, 1,700. Okay, so I do lose about 600 shield. All right, we're losing some defense for sure. I'm gonna hang on to both of these just for now. That way, just in case I need. Just in case I need them. I might be doing so much damage it may not matter, but you know, better safe than sorry. And then I can also upgrade ooh. I didn't realize that was a spirit one, so I can only upgrade one. So entangled it is. And that brings my entangled up another 2,000 damage. So we're cooking. We are cooking. All right. So that should help out quite a bit. All right. So let's go handle this other trial real quick. See what we get out of this. Oh, there's a fast travel to the Well of Souls. I didn't know that. Let's head over there real quick. Let's see. Ooh, increase energy shield. I'm gonna go energy shield.
Touched by the abyss.
All right. Ooh. Oh man, both of those would be good. Let's go critical hit chance first. And look, I can get the bone. It's not as quite as it was before, but there we go. I guess. That's if you have leech, you know. What is this? Increase highest crystal or solid rock which can be damaged, destroyed. Yeah. I don't have like this. All these are kind of useless for me here. All right. All right. So now if I go in comparison to the one I have, I think this is better, quite honestly. Okay, why isn't that not? What am I doing wrong here? Okay. Okay. Maybe I have to do it like this. Okay, there's that slot. There's that slot. That slot, okay. Okay, I'm assuming it because I can only have one at a time, which is fine. But okay, so that actually brings down my damage, it looks like. It looks like that I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, that's a damage downgrade for me. All right, well. At least I figured that out. That was kind of cool. I didn't realize that that was there. Anyway, so now we want to go to, I believe it's the Temple of Chaos that does if I'm correct, I think it's the Temple of Chaos. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to hang on to this because we're going to probably sell that. And let's check this out. Let's see how we do.
Chaos awaits. You won once. Do not get ahead of yourself.
All right, monsters, deadly, volatiles on death. I hate homing orbs. Yeah, I don't want to do that if I can help it. Stacking buff that slows here. All right, well that sounds like a positive for me.
Every move. Challenger, prove yourself worthy of chaos.
Oh, those guys died instantaneously. So this might be a lot easier than I anticipated. Wow. My damage is unreal, as they say. Yeah, mind you, this staff I got from a follower, and I kind of didn't want to do that, but he was really nice. He was a super nice dude, so he helped me out. but and I didn't expect to get this far with this game, so I'm actually like all of a sudden just like in it, you know. So bosses deal more damage and take bosses deal more damage and take less damage. So does that mean that they have less health? That's a weird way to, or they have. I think that's that they have damage reduction. I think that's the way that's gonna go. Floating hearts appear, slowing you down, breaking you on the ground with overtime exploding. I think we'll go with that one.
Where you stand.
Out of the three, it seemed like the best option there. Okay, so yeah, it's a ring. I can just stay in the ring and it's fine. And these guys are pretty easy, so yeah. This is, you know, what I like about these kind of games though. This game is really, I know there's gonna be a lot of players out there that hear this and they're gonna laugh, but you know, for the casual guy like me, this game is, especially at the beginning of the game, is really challenging. You know, you're not doing anything for damage wise. There's certain enemies that are way overpowered. There's certain bosses that are way overpowered that you really have to pay attention to mechanics and whatnot. And it is nice to see that it takes some time, but you can eventually, you know, power your way out of difficulty. You know, and I'm pretty sure that there is still, like, Path of Exile is, you know, known for, at least for me, that there is something that will challenge you the further you go into it. So, but it's nice to see that, you know, I can power my way out of certain situations, because like I wasn't clear, but people who played this game know that, like, this is my 4th ascendancy challenge is what I'm doing here to get my last 2 ascendancy points. So
This is just a warm-up. Atsuatl sends its regards. Powering the monument requires souls.
let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's right. I got to find the okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Do I have to get up on these platforms? Yep, okay. Right. Hang on just a second here. All right. All right, we're moving right along here.
Don't give up so early.
I can't give up. I gotta complete it in order to get my stuff. Monsters gain 20% speed. That's not good. Monsters gain. Monsters release a deadly. Or monsters leave large ones. Ugh, man. I'm gonna have to go with the speed. I don't want to, but so far they're not living long enough for it to matter. So hopefully it's irrelevant.
Prove your might against this magnificence.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, that was that had me worried there for a second. He did enough damage to get rid of my shield right off the bat. So, but as a boss, it died pretty quickly.
Impressive. Normally, challengers don't survive those.
Grant no flask and charms charge on death. Okay, that's not good. I don't want that. Reduce life. Recovery rate. Yeah, I don't want that. Guess we're gonna go with that.
Bring death.
That's all bad stuff. Okay, I just red web. Oh, that hurt. Not horrible, but horrible. Yeah, that was what am I saying? That was pretty horrible. Okay. Took almost all my energy shield, which is way more than what I have for life, so.
Almost there.
All right.
Mortal.
Buffs expire 3 times faster. Debuffs expire 3 times slower. Pyramid objects appear projecting forth rotating lasers. I don't want that. Philip of blood manifests nearby tracking you. Okay, we're gonna do the debuff thing. I don't have many buffs anyway, so. And I haven't been using my vulnerable as much anymore just because things die so fast, it doesn't matter to have it. Which, in the later build, it shows that the vulnerable actually is not even on there anymore, so there again, no big deal. Oh, this is one of these rooms, okay. Okay, so that must be the exit that we get to eventually. Let's find the first one. There it is. Ooh. I got so lucky right there. I'm not sure how much damage it would have done, but I was down on my shield by a lot. Alright, let's go find the next one. Wait for that to blow up. Wow, that was a rare monster right there. Those things usually take a little bit longer. So all right, we're getting there. Things are getting difficult, but we're getting there. That well.
Could hardly call that a challenge.
Well, I don't know. We're getting there. Ugh. Like, I'm killing stuff just fine, you know, mind you, but, yeah. Resistance is down, max resistance is down. You know what? We're gonna go with that. I'm hopefully I didn't shoot myself in the foot, but everything else that was there just seems to be a little bit more potent. I don't think this will hurt me as much. I could be completely wrong, but we'll find out. Okay, enter the challenge.
The Vaan engineered some of the fiercest creatures to ever exist.
Where is he? He's up top. Great. Yeah, can you come down? Let me hit you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm damaged. Oh, I don't know what the hell hit me there, but damn. You can blow anytime. I just disappeared. Okay, that works too. Yeah, don't care about that. Only one. I guess we can identify it and see.
A true display of might.
I'm trying. Monsters at 3%. Challenge area contains turrets that will periodically fire lightning projectiles. See, now on the tethers, it wouldn't be so bad. I've been able to avoid those pretty good. It wouldn't be so bad if on the tethering, as long as the like if it does more slowing and stunning, okay, cool. Just as long as the size is the same, it wouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna go with it though. We'll see. I got another coin if I fail, so to try again, but. Of course, the tether. Yeah, so the tethering's the same. Yeah, this isn't too horrible. I'm able to position myself where it's not a big deal. seconds. See, that may have hurt me just a little bit, maybe. All right. There we go. Oops, not hit by that, right? There we go. All right. This is way easier than the other trial, that's for sure.
I can practically see your ego swelling.
Oh man, I don't know if I want to go that low on resistances. Monsters hit always inflict bleeding and poison. Definitely don't want to do that. Oh, I guess we're gonna go with the volatile fiends.
Dead speak their final piece.
I think this is the last thing too.
Is the key.
That is a lot of guys down there. Sacrifice monsters to the altar, slaying them in the circle. Great. Wow. Wow. That just absolutely... Oh, man, that is so disheartening. I was doing so good, doing so good, doing so good, and then that bitch slapped me like the next Tuesday. Oh, do I want to try that again right this second? That's the big question. Because I'm not sure if it was the volatile thing that got me there or what. I also wondering too if I needed to, if it mattered if for me to be in the circle or if I could have just killed them. They just have to be in the circle. I'm not too sure on that. But you know what? I got another one here. Let's go ahead and try it. I really would like to get this done. So, and it seemed like
Where will your choices bring you this?
seems like I'm whooping it pretty good, pretty easily. So it's just yeah. Okay, Impending Doom wasn't too bad to navigate. So.
Are you ready, challenger?
That one didn't. Yeah, this is 2 levels higher than the last one, but it seems negligible. So not too bad. Not too bad.
Don't get overconfident just because you beat the first room.
Definitely, I'm not. Don't worry about it. An invulnerable shade stalks you, inflicting ruin with its melee hits. Trial fails once you reach 7 ruin. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Challenge contains several statuses statues that petrify you if you stand near their gaze for the duration. Oh man. I guess we'll try that.
Closely.
That's some pretty bad things to deal with right from the beginning. I know impending doom doesn't seem to be too horrible. I haven't been hit by it yet, so I'm not sure exactly how much damage it is either. But it's easy to navigate like this. It spawns on you, but there's a ring in the middle that's safe, so it's not bad. Now, it said there's going to be statues, but I'm not seeing anything. We'll take that. I got enough crafting materials now, or crafting currency, or whatever you want to call them in this game, that I should be able to spare some to try to craft my rings instead of buy them. Alrighty.
This is just the beginning.
Each encounter room damage takes slowly. 1% per second. In each encounter room, damage taken. No. But that one doesn't affect me because they die too fast, so it doesn't matter.
Ravage and ransack.
Okay, so like those must be the statues, maybe. Yes, those are the statues. Okay, so this is one of those rooms. Okay, so far the statues can be dealt with pretty okay. And all they do is stun you. They don't do damage. They're just stunning you, so other things can do damage to you. So that can be worked with. At least that's what it appears to be. I could be wrong, but that's what it appears like to me. That was lucky, because I was running straight for it, so.
This is just the beginning.
Okay, this here. This here didn't seem to bother me last time at all, so. Oh, we're skipping a challenge arena and going straight to the dragon one this time.
Wild.
Where'd he go? All right, this is bogus. Get out of there. What horse crap. That was just all BS right there. Oh well. Hopefully we'll find another one.
What is it?
That's trash.
Of course.
Let's see here. Yeah, I have lots of these rings here. So let's see what we can craft on these here. Because I need, let's see, I need life, mana, cast speed, all resist. Probably some extra chaos res in there too. So so let's start with this one. Do we want to just go ahead and alch it? Or start off smaller? You know what? I would just alch it, but I got all these other items and I only have a 43 ounce. So let's go ahead and just do it the short way here. All right, item rarity, that's mana. Okay, mana's not horrible. Life, that's a good life roll too. All right. Mana regen. All resist. Okay. Accuracy. But that might be a good. That might be a good ring. Okay. Let's that that's crap. That one's over. See, this one, I think this one is one you would use an Alcor for, because it'll give you 4 random. So it could change those two, which those two are crap. So, bam. Okay. And it didn't do much better. It's not much better for me. So yeah, that's so poor. I don't even want to try to craft on that any further than already. So okay. Ugh. This is not turning out to be very good either. Yeah, we're just gonna cut our losses with this one. That one was not good at all. Not even gonna waste the exalteds on that. It wasn't doing very good. Physical damage isn't bad. Just straight physical damage. That actually helps us out a little bit. Wish it was higher physical damage. All resist is good. And it's 16. That's a lot. Okay. Evasion's meh. Actually, it's bad all the way around. It doesn't do us any good. Okay, we need life here. We got mana. Ugh. We need chaos res. Ugh. I'm not sure how I like this ring either. That one had some potential there. But I think this one will definitely replace something I have. You know, now that I'm looking at those rings, I'm a little afraid to change them out. I think that's going to actually, like, kill some of my DPS, maybe. Let's see here. This one overall is pretty decent. With the 2 rings that I would replace it with. It's not a horrible amount. You know, I think that's worth a little bit to give myself a little bit more there. Okay, so now let's check out this ring here. Oh, that just absolutely killed everything that I have equipped. So we can't do that. What does this have on there? 26 intelligence. And well, okay, like, actually, let me go ahead and change that out real quick so I can see what I'm missing. Strength. Okay. How much strength am I missing? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So if I come over here real quick.
What is it?
Never too old to start afresh.
Yes.
Old
Come over here real quick and let's change this to strength. 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 That fix everything? Okay. Alright, now if we go back to this. Okay, so that does nothing for at all as far as that goes. So as far as defenses go, I get more life. I lose a little bit cold res, and I lose fire res too. So overall, it doesn't do me any good to change that thing out at all. So this ring's here to stay for a while. So yeah, until I find something way better. Okay, what about this one? It's not affecting any of that either. So then, I know such riveting gameplay, I know. So I guess I want to go with I kind of want to go with more life, but I guess we won't. I guess we'll just leave that be for now.
Can I help?
Might be able to sell this for something. Let's
Seems like a good deal.
we'll just try and sell that. This one had some potential. I think the rest of this.
Someone is bound to buy that.
We'll see about that, but hey, you know, you never know.
What is it?
And then we will.
A useful trade.
Right.
Indeed.
Now I'll get back to hunting down these citadels. Was that it? Is that one right there? Not sure. Can't quite get to it, so we'll. Oh, only one chance in this one. Can't die here. All right. These monsters are 78. What did all that damage? It was definitely weird. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Divine Orb. That might actually make it to where I can buy something useful. There's something I've had my eye on that is gonna cost me 4 Divine Orbs, and so that might actually do it for me there. I'll have to check it out later, though, because I have to do a little more research on the item. Make sure it's gonna do what it's gonna do. I think I talked about it a little bit earlier. It's that gem, but I gotta make sure that the one I buy is gonna be the correct one for me. Jesus. Definitely don't like enemies that blow up when they die. That's probably the worst mechanic in these games. At least they blow up when they die versus like after, you know, 2 or 3 seconds after they die. Those are the worst ones. At death they're okay, but you know, after death is those mechanics are horrible. Right. Still got some more of that. Out of there. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, I think we shall live for a little bit longer. Nice. Okay.
Local, need your aid.
Just want to make sure I'm getting everything here. Yeah, this is going into a whole new area too. Oh, not too much. Okay, what is that? Oh, it's gone now, so I can't mouse over to find out. But there was something going on there that was not good. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna start from here. Monsters cannot be critical hits. Well, that's not going to do me any good. Hit that. Hit that.
Risky choice.
One more. Not much going on now. I guess we'll see what's down here. All right. I think I missed something down in here, so let's head back this way real quick. Alright, that was nothing. Here. Feels like this should have been the end, but that's the reason why I didn't check out that thing, but I guessed wrong there. All right. So let's check this up here. Make sure this is still. That's what I thought. Okay. So there's so much left. I think we're heading into. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so there's the checkpoint there. Yeah, so this is just a long tunnel. That. Well, you know what? We're here. Let's go ahead and do this before we go all the way back to the temple. Oh, that hurt a lot. Holy crap. Oh, get out of there. Holy crap. Whew. I honestly thought there for a second when he very first hit me that was going to be bad news. Alright, so now let's head back over to the temple and see if that opened up. It did not open up. Okay, cool. Then we're going to get out of here. No point in hanging around anymore. Got that one done. Let's go ahead and.
What is it?
Oh. I've got lots of goodies.
As expected.
Oh, and that's got spirit on it. Okay. This I might want to craft on a little bit. Oh, 125% shield? That might be better anyway. I'll have to work with that.
Indeed.
Okay, so let's All right. Lightning resist. Cold resist. Okay. I'm going to lose some life regeneration. And I'll lose a little bit of lightning resist. But I might have it to lose anyway. I do have it to lose. Well, that's horrible. Interesting. Why am I losing so much energy shield? I'm losing like 400 points of energy shield, and I don't know. I guess I'm just was doing the math wrong in my head, I guess. That was a waste of 2 exalted. Oh well. That's right, I got one. Let's okay, so now this. Okay, that is that vault, but we need a citadel. I wish I knew what the citadels looked like. They say they're different for everybody, so it's like, so how do you know? Or the location's different, you know, so. Give me just a second here, guys. Let me see if I can find a picture of the citadel. Okay. No, that's the let's see here. Apparently you can buy the items needed to go into the citadel, to go into the pinnacle, which I mean I guess is fine, but I would definitely prefer to know, just to be able to get without spending too much. Let's go stone. Sit. Okay, it's a city. It looks like it's a Val City or something. Val City node, which I've seen a few of them around. Like that. That's a Val City node. No. So it's a sun temple. Okay. I swear I had more than that citadel nodes unlocked, or city, Val City. There we go. There's one. That's a swamp, but that doesn't contain a citadel. Okay. Oh well, let's just come back here, and because we have to do this one for the quest anyway, so we'll just head this direction. I'll have to figure it out later. I don't know where this guy is at. I'm trying to hit. Is that dude there? I think so. And I'm on top of him. Oh. That got me worried there for a second. I got more revives in this map though, so not too bad. Unlike the last one where I had none. This is gonna be proximity, guys. Let's see here, invasion. Wasn't paying attention to that. That was a abyss right there. All those guys suck. In this stage of the game, I think I've done died more times to those kinds of enemies that come out of the abyss than anything else. Oh, an abyss depths. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Focusing on what I'm doing here. Get the map done first, you know. It's going to be right next to a Val Temple. Yay. Man, these spammers are relentless today. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wrong button. Alright, so I've pretty much gone throughout the entire temple. Or this map, anyway. Right. So now we will head to the boss area and then we'll go do the abyss depths. I wish I understood how the breach works in here. I don't know what the goal is in breach in this particular. You know, it looks. Well, that sucks. You could hit me right off the bat, but I couldn't hit him. Like, screw you, buddy. Whoa, what was that noise? Hey, I got 14. Which I might be able to handle, quite frankly, at this point. Doing pretty solid. What's my... Oh, I'm not even halfway full, so we'll go ahead and jump in there. Most stuff nowadays, or yeah, most stuff I'm not even picking up anymore. Unless it's currency or items I need for mapping. Precursor tablet, which I believe, yeah, it's not the right tablet. I was hoping it would be an abyssal tablet. I'm not sure what those are called, because I haven't been paying attention. Because I have like 3 of them in my stash, but always would like more because I like this mechanic. So. Oh no, 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 don't do that. Ah, man. Definitely don't like it when we're frozen. I will probably end up dead. Okay, didn't die. Didn't die. I'm about to though. Holy crap. That was super close. I think this is the main treasure area. Based on the design and the fact there's a checkpoint here. Gonna say, I thought I killed him, but apparently I didn't. No, 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 no. Oh. And I'm locked out. Oh, that sucks. There was stuff on the ground too. Oh well. That's how that's how that stuff works.
Speak.
So I know I have one of those, so I don't need that.
Time is of the essence.
Station. All right, there we go.
Go on. I will make
So
use of this.
those.
Go.
Let me do a real quick check here for this particular item in question. Let's see here. We want it to. Let's see here. Art. Oops. I need to learn that spell. Okay, Heart of the Well Diamond. Search. Alright, so the cheapest one on here is 15 annulment orbs. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to add the, let's see here, critical hit chance for spells, critical damage bonus. shield from body armor. And then leech. Did I spell it wrong? I did. Leech is instant. Okay, and then go search. There is one that's exactly like that. That is going for 500 divine. All right, well, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but,
Have an order?
you know. Let's, go ahead and stick this sucker in here for... I was going for 500 divine. Let's go 400 divine. Let's see what happens.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
I think that's a little outrageous, but at the same time, if that's the going rate, you know, undercut it enough that maybe someone will be like, I'll take that one and hope for the best, you know? Because if I get that much divine, I'm going to be able to afford some stuff, which is great. All right. Do I have another 13? I don't know if I want to do this. Although, you know, I'm doing pretty good with it. Yeah, I don't have another 13. I got plenty of 14s, though, so even if I fail this, I'll still have the chance to keep going. So, and I've been murdering 13s, so we'll go ahead and just keep going. So we need to do this one. Oh, wait. Nexus requires a waystone with at least 4 modifiers. Okay, so let's see if we got a 14 with at least 4 modifiers, because I probably do. I do not. Okay, so let's take this one. Okay, and then we will take one of these. And that gives me 4 modifiers. All right. Corruption Nexus requires a waystone with at least 4 explicit mods. Okay, how can you tell if they're explicit or not? I don't understand that. Okay. PoE 2. Hold the Alt key, hovering over it to reveal relative, clearly separate prefixes from suffixes with golden lines. Tier. So. Okay, so we like that. Okay. Let's do this then, because this is going to be... I know people will be like, well, why don't you just use a mouse keyboard? Well, because I don't like playing that way. And that's not because I don't have it set up for mouse. It's not giving me that information anyway, doing it that way. Right. That I can do. Cover the waystone in your inventory. Press and hold the L2. On the controls, please maybe just press stick. Identify. You're looking for golden horizontal lines that appear in the view. Okay, if that's what we're talking about, there's 4 on there. So I don't understand why I'm not getting. But you know what? For the sake of argument, let's just go ahead and apply. You know what? You know what? Yeah, you know I got plenty of these in comparison. Let's go ahead and just apply that and see if that works. If not, I'm just going to consider this moot. Okay. Only got 2 revives available on this one though. Let's hope for the best here. I think it's funny. I'm not sure if chance orbs are still considered, or if they're considered valuable in this game, but I have less chance orbs right now than I do divine orbs. I think that's hilarious when you compare the 2 games. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I hate it when I do that. After death effects are the worst. And yes, every time it happens, I'm going to complain about it. Yeah, even magic creatures are no match now for just entangled. Hey, 85, nice. Ooh. I don't believe that was after death effects. I think they threw bombs and I just didn't notice it. I wonder if there's a way for you to get more essences. I haven't seen any like tablets, which I would assume would be a tablet. But I didn't see any like nodes in the Atlas tree. Oh, look at that, another one of those. Teleported right on my ass. They don't hit too hard, or that would have been bad. Okay, those guys throw like bombs. That's what those are. So maybe that's what it was the first one. I haven't seen too many after death effects. So maybe that's what it was it was just bombs, and I thought that's what that was, so. This corridor goes on forever. See, now this is opening up, but I'm in the middle of a damn Nexus run. Okay, let's see here. What the hell? I don't think I want to go that far north anyway.
Past me.
Wow. Don't even know what killed me there, to be absolutely honest with you. I didn't even think I was, like, in the area of being killed by anything. But at least I leveled up already, so I don't feel too bad. When you get close to the end of a level and you die, it sucks. Okay, so they're like putting like something underneath me, like an effect. Oh, those are proximity dudes. Alright, let's see here. We want that. We want that. Okay. All right. All right, moving on. Oh, finally, we're at the end. I thought I was doing really good there for a second, and then that dude just like came with the second dude, and I think I remember that boss like that before, so that was cool. Wow.
It feels as if corruption is surging against us.
All right. Bam. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I want to go do the Val Temple. I don't think we've done a Val Temple since I got my new staff, so this should make this a breeze.
Go on.
Hello there.
All right. I don't need that. We will sell that. That's going to be a selling item there. Okay.
Bye.
That there. Tier 14 stuff now. Oh, come on. That was crap. That was like a delay thing. I'm gonna sell this. Let's put that there. Alright. Oh, okay. Nothing can go there. What about one of these? No. Well, I'd rather use these up first. I don't want it to be. Yeah, I don't want the workshop to get increased. Can't do anything with that yet at all. Increase that, okay. Nice. All right.
Never the same twice, this place.
Ooh. 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 Nasty. Nasty. Holy crap. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. This is the first room, and I just got completely obliterated. Now, granted, I didn't die, but still, like, that's not gonna be pleasant, I don't think. Yeah, this is definitely keeping me on my toes. Holy crap. Right. It's good experience though. I've already gained like what is that? 3 segments? So which is like almost a quarter of a level and just in the little bit I've done. The damage is definitely legit. Attack faster, attack faster. Holy crap. A bunch of nasties right there. Alright. 2 charms up. We'll check that one out. Might be better. Alright, so now okay. Right. Normal or rare item. Right. So now we're gonna go straight across to here.
Damn you, dripping corruption.
As I try really hard not to get obliterated. Corruption altar modifies. Oh. See, this is where I'm like, YOLO, you know, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do that to that, per se. I might regret this, but we're gonna do it with this. It didn't look like it did much. I think everything's pretty much the same there. So
Corruption lingers still.
we're gonna do this side first. Right, yeah. All right. Yeah, so far, like, I'm doing the damage, but I am definitely This is gonna be a real test here because this room always sucks for me. I think I die more in this room in the temple than anything else. And there's a second boss in here. Holy crap! All right, on. All right.
Another medallion.
Why is that like an orange color? Augment. A socket. I think everything has sockets. Alright. Alright, now we'll go back down. Hey, look, a room I can complete without killing anything. That's always beautiful. Take that. Sapphires are good. Those are actually good. Hey, some gear that my class uses. Well, I guess depending on how you build. Like if I built my class, if I built the druid like a were druid or a bear druid or whatever other druid type of druid I've seen, then I could probably use some of the other stuff that drops too. But oh. I have thought about, because I'm having such a decent time and I figured out a bunch already, like doing a different class or even a different build with the druid. Oh man, was almost leveled up too. But I've thought about doing a different thing. My only problem with it is for me, with my limited time, is that it takes so much time to build up a character in this particular game. So I mean, this is our, I don't know, I think 4th week working on this game. So, and we are you know, not even halfway through the mapping at all, so man, right there, okay. Another corruption room. Alright. That was weird. Said the room was cleared, but there was still an enemy there. Alright, has to be identified, looks like. That is a really good helm, though. I don't know if I want to do that. There's just so many things that are so good that I just don't know if I want to... Oh, screw it, let's do that. Didn't look like that did anything either. Alright. Where are we at? We're right there. Okay, so now we can come up here and do this room. All right. Can't do anything with that other room. Let's see here, then we're gonna go straight down, and then oh, we got 2 more rooms over here we got to deal with. Why? Oh, apparently I gotta go down 1 more. Didn't realize that. See, I'm doing lots of damage. My problem for sure is defense. I need more. Get out of there. Defense. Holy shit. See, right there, I naturally push my button because I can see that my energy bar is down. So I was like, I need to heal, but, you know, there's nothing to heal with the energy, so... That. Now if I die, I don't care. Well, kind of. It's definitely less traumatic because I just leveled up. So right there, I lost nothing doing that. So, although you probably shouldn't play that way, to be fair. Where am I? There, 1 more down. I got that belt. It would be nice to have 3 charm slots, that's for sure. I haven't had 3 charm slots since I was in like my level 20s, so. Alright. I am not. We're gonna go straight across. Going straight across. Go up here. All right. That was cool. I didn't even have to go into the room. I think with him out of the room, I think the floor won't do anything. So that's helpful. Right. Go this way. We've got booty. There we go. I accidentally picked up something I didn't want, I'm sure. What did I pick up? I picked up. Oh, it's an energy shield. We'll look at it. Where we at? This room apparently isn't done yet, so now it is. Right. Right. We're getting there, we're getting there. Almost halfway through this level too, just in this one temple. It is, yeah, definitely the way to go to level. I just, you know, it's just complicated because like there's ways to increase buffs from room to room and stuff like that, and you know, let's be real. There's a lot of people that say it's complicated. It's not necessarily complicated. It's that people just don't read, and I'm one of those guys. You know, it's like I just want to do it. You know, just want to do it. I don't want to have to sit here and read, and I probably wouldn't be so bad. But you know, I read slowly, so it takes me a minute to comprehend stuff. Like once I comprehend stuff, it's like I get it. You know, I understand what I'm doing. I understand what's going on. I'm all about it. Ooh. Magic rare. Do I have anything that picked up by accident? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Ooh. Whew. And I got another one of those.
This medallion for you.
Yeah, that's an augment. I don't care about that. And then we got... Oh, I think we're done. Yep, we're done. Okay, cool. Awesome. Was unsure there for a second, so...
Yes.
Hello.
Alright, what do we got? Anything worth doing? That would have been good if it had life on it. There again, that one would be great. I might be able to add life on it. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I thought I picked some up. Let's see here. Only 27 life? That doesn't do shit. Yeah, that's no bueno. That's no good. Alright. Yeah, no.
Bye.
Getting a lot of these all of a sudden. Alright. And I think... Alright, so now I need to do the next corrupted, it looks like.
Keep up your value. Time is of the essence.
Let's see here. Let me see where I'm going with this. Alright, and then we got that. 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 Alright. Okay, got all that going. Alright, what time is it? What we got here? Oh, well, yeah, it's time to quit in time for sure. So we made some progress today for sure. I went up 3 levels alone on stream, so those Val Temples really help out a lot. I need to figure out what to do with my 3 points that I got. I'm not really sure where to go next with them. I need defense. Damage obviously is good. Need to do another take another shot at getting my 4th ascension done, so I can get my other 2 points and get these taken care of. That'll help out a lot. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna definitely work on this during the week, off stream and stuff like that. We'll see where we're at come Friday. I'll be back here Friday at 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And until then, one of these days I'll come with a catchphrase. Until then, insert sign off here.